You wake up, turn on the coffee maker, flip on the lights, and thousands of other people in your city do the exact same thing at the exact same minute. For the electrical grid, this coordinated morning routine is a high-wire act. If demand spikes too sharply, the whole system can buckle under the stress. Contrast that fragility with how you get your morning shower. In many cities, the municipality only actively pumps water for 1 or 2 hours a day. Yet when you turn the tap, water flows 24 hours a day. This is a coal-fired power plant. Unlike the intermittent water pump, these facilities burn fuel and generate electricity non-stop. Yet despite this constant generation, the system still fails when it's stressed. Why does a water system that only runs occasionally work reliably, while a power system running constantly proves so fragile? While storing an electron is technically harder than storing a liter of water, the reliability gap stems from the architectural logic used to distribute these resources to our homes. These overhead tanks are a constant of the residential skyline. This diagram shows the logic of decoupling. A small input pipe slowly fills the reservoir while the city pumps. Then, during a peak usage event, a much larger output pipe drains it rapidly. The tank separates supply time from usage time. Compare the tank to a borewell, like this manual hand pump. It is an emergency plan B, activated only when the municipal line runs dry. Because of the local tank, an entire city can turn on their showers at 8 a.m., and the municipal pump never feels the surge. The rooftop reservoir absorbs the shock. The electrical grid is a just-in-time system without a reservoir. As this consumption line spikes, it breaches the generation capacity, triggering system-wide stress. Without a buffer, every time you turn on an appliance, a power plant miles away must instantaneously generate that exact millisecond of required energy. Millions of homes already possess the hardware needed to fix this. The home inverters and battery units in our living rooms could act as electrical overhead tanks. But we treat these batteries like borewells. We leave them sitting idle, waiting to be used as an emergency backup when a grid failure forces us to light a candle. Attempting to balance a grid without a consumer-side reservoir forces the utility to manage the entire load's volatility at the source. A resilient network requires energy storage to be integrated into the last mile of the system, the point right before the power reaches your appliances. Applying reservoir logic is demand-side management. Left, water fills a rooftop tank off-peak. Right, a battery draws steady grid power at night. At 8 a.m., the household draws heavy power from the battery, like the tank. The grid connection remains flat, shielding the utility. This shift requires no new physical principles. We already own the hardware, and the physics are proven every day in our bathrooms. A stable energy future requires us to look at our plumbing, adjust our logic, and start treating the electron like the water molecule.